Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Washington Huskies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowle, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there, ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Bringing it out, it's Butler. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So second down after the incompletion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. What a catch! They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's second down here. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. Who's in the clear? Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful. Let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
First down, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch, a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Catch made on the out route. Tiny space at the 20. And they got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
That's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play. if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Potential 4-point play early in this playoff game. It's 3rd and goal. He keeps it on a design run. Touchdown, Longhorns, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kurt, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. To the air, it's Allen. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Looks like Washington will have the 1st down.
Boy, this guy is running hard today, right? I mean, you think about some of the backs that Washington's had. This guy's trying to say, hey, fellas, let me be added to that list of guys like Greg Lewis and Napoleon Kaufman and Chris Polk and Bishop Sankey and Myles Gaston.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again, getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. 1st down at the 44.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
And the Huskies pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. Looking for some space. It's Smith. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And the single back takes the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
How about this ball here by this offensive coordinator? They're down early in this game, 3rd down and long. The last thing they can afford to do is have to punt the ball, but they show you why they love this back. Get his hands on the football, and he picks up a 1st down. Unbelievable punt.
And he'll run out of bounds and pick up a few yards on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Tackle after a solid gain. It's enough for a 1st down, and that should wrap up the 1st quarter of play. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Trying to run it. It's Smith. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Send the back in motion. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Washington, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run, the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense moving into a bunch formation. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's an out route, the catch made. The Longhorns look to keep this drive moving.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. Receiver makes the grab. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll try the ground game here. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
Boy, just a beautiful hole here opened up by this offensive line. And Chris, the more I watch this Texas running back, the more I'm starting to really appreciate things like his vision and instincts as a ball carrier. You know he's got that combination of power and speed. But you start to watch him run this football, you can see why defensive coordinators around the country are very nervous when they have to go up against him.
There's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Trying to create outside the pocket, and they got him for a sack.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. But he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent 3rd down offense. Longhorns will have to kick it away. Punter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. And the punt will bounce and go out of bounds down at the 5-yard line. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Grab behind the line. It's Smith. Finding space at the 20. Breaks into the clear. To make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on this screen play.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
An explosive play flips the field and suddenly puts this offense into scoring position in enemy territory. Caught in the backfield. It's Washington. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
The Huskies are in the red zone. Gonna run it. It's Smith. Has it back to the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Huskies.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. First down. Looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And, Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. They've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here. You have a sense they wanted a little bit more with that pitching catch.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Second down after that short completion. And the quarterback dropping back. Catch made by the tight end. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Throws to the tight end. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Texas! This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk is beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Automatic on the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now.
Texas.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Allen. finds that big tight end for a short pass. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Lawson. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. He'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Oh, that one's picked off.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. He lets it go. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback. It all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Caught inside the red zone and still running. Touchdown, Longhorns. Way too much speed on that play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Back to throw. It's Allen. He's running out of time here. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, this quarterback throws a beautiful ball. Another big gain for this offense and a chance to get points on the board before we get to halftime.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
On the run here, lets it go. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Could take it all the way. The 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Texas. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
And the extra point was up and good.
Texas.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, they'll look to the throw it. On the move now. Heaves it deep down the middle. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Quarterback rolling to his right now. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. They'll kick it away here. Get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Looks like one more play here before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made. Room to run here. Great effort there to get points before halftime, but they stop him short of the goal line. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with pass game. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Looking to throw. It's Allen. Caught over the middle. It's Lawson. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Catch made in space. Look out. Here he goes. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Washington.
Well, somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Bringing it out, it's Butler. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
the defensive coordinator, and you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
To the air, it's Lacy. It's reeled in, it's Jordan. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down mark.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. QB keeper all the way. He shreds the tackle. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Using his legs, it's Jordan. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Second down play coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. It's caught, still going inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Longhorns. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And now the handoff. First down, looking for more now. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Washington getting set for the 1st and 10 now. That's moving receivers around now before the snap. Bringing pressure. Caught behind the line. It's Lawson. We bring him down to the 25 and moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Who's in the clear? At the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Texas.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Lawson. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. An inside give now from the shotgun.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it second and medium. Scanning the field. It's Allen. Looking deep downfield to the left. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Caught by the receiver. When he goes down after a short game, that's not enough for the first down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. He played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Direct snap. Look out. Room to run here. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a third and short from the 20. Looking downfield, it's Lacey. Running back grabs it on a screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Bringing it out, it's Squires. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Looking for the wide out. He's got it with room to run. What a catch by the sophomore. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Dropping back, it's Allen. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36. And the Huskies come to the line to run the hurry-up.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw yet again. Turns it loose downfield. Touchdown, Huskies. They cap the drive with 6 points. A tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous. He's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from the secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
And he's got it. So they convert the 2-point conversion, get it back to a 2-score game to keep their slim hopes alive. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Butler. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking for a gap. It's Jordan. Got the 1st down and still motoring. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. They continue to roll up the score.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Split backfield here. Scanning the field. It's Allen. That's caught. It's Washington. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
He hauls it into the 25, still running. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
The Huskies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And they pick up the first on the ground. One down, but it's enough to convert on third down and set them up first and goal at the 10. First and goal for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Washington. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. It's a two-score game, so hope's still alive here in the late going. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Butler. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Leaning on the run game here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. The defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here. Here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Longhorns pick up enough for a first down here.
How impressive these guys been up front. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. The Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So the running play stopped on first down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. The quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Running back has it on the screen now. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Direct snap. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Play action here on first down. The pocket breaking down. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. That play makes it 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Allen. Quick throw to his receiver. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? He's sacked and be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
3rd down and long, and they go play action. Puts the quarterback in a tough spot by taking his eyes off of the coverage. Now, I get that it can maybe help the protection, but here it did not, and now you have a sack.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Lets it go quickly. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.